Hello everyone in this wonderful Boost Your Meals group. We are so grateful for all of you guys that are our customers, and every Wednesday we bring you a live cooking demo. So today we are featuring the lemon shrimp pasta from last month's Taste Buds. And come along as we cook this recipe. So let us know in the comments if you're watching this live or if you're watching this in replay, okay? So here is, hello everyone if you're just popping in. So here's what we're doing today, okay? We are going to cook a Taste Buds recipe. We're going to cook lemon, it's a shrimp, but we're going to use chicken, lemon chicken pasta, okay? Something a little bit refreshing, kind of as summer is coming to an end, and anytime you add lemon to pasta or any kind of dish, it just kind of brings out the flavor a little bit more, right? So this is what we're cooking today, and instead of shrimp, we are going to use chicken. So if you're watching this live, comment live. If you're watching this later in replay, comment replay, and if you love food and you think your friends love food, go ahead and tag them below as well. So we are, I already have all my ingredients here, and we're gonna go ahead and get started and cook this recipe. So the first thing we need to do is cook the pasta. So over here, I already cooked the bucatini, okay? Bucatini, for those of you guys that don't know, have a, let me see, they have a hole, right? So it's like a very thick spaghetti, but it has like a little hole because buco means hole in Italian, so bucatini is kind of like little holes, okay? So I already have those cooked, so that way you guys wouldn't have to worry about that. So those are already cooked and working and doing all the things. Now I was supposed to reserve some pasta water. I forgot about that. You should do that because you want that starchy water. It helps create a creamy sauce, but I forgot that, so that's okay. We'll fix it, all right? So the next thing we need to do is we need to season and start cooking our chicken, okay? So I already have, you need about 8 ounces, no, 1 pound. You need 1 pound of chicken, which I already weighed out, and these are 2 thick chicken breasts, okay? So I like my chicken, I like to cut my chicken as thin as I can because I want it to cook super fast, but also because you can stretch kind of like your meals a little bit, because an average serving size of chicken should be 4 ounces, so it should actually be half a chicken, technically, okay? And anytime you buy something pre-cut at the grocery store, every time anything else needs to be cut, they're gonna charge you more. So what I like to use, my go-to all the time, let me know if you guys have this, or maybe if you're intrigued by this, is the close and cut. So it's spring-loaded right here, so you can use this to slice your bagels, your grape tomatoes, your olives, your little mozzarella balls, right, stuff like that, but it works really great for chicken. And this does come in a set, okay? So this is called the close and cut set. It comes with a 7-inch knife because you need a 7-inch knife to be able to completely go through this, and you need a sharp knife, okay? Now, if you go to like Costco, or let's say you go to Costco or like Sam's Club, those chicken breasts, I mean, these are actually not bad, but those Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart chicken breasts, some of these are huge. And if you try to cook that whole thing, it is going to take forever, okay? Because it is so thick. So always, you know, if you're buying chicken in bulk, you can prep it and then freeze it or whatever, right? All right, so here we go. We'll do the other one. And then all this just goes right in the dishwasher, okay? So you can see, turn 1 into 2. It's like magic, okay? So let me move this over to the sink. And then I do need to cut this chicken in like little pieces so we can saute it and get it nice and seared. So let me know what you guys are having for dinner tonight, and where are my pasta lovers, because this is a delicious, well, I hope, I have never made it, but it sounds pretty good. It will be a delicious pasta recipe. And for those of you guys that are new here and don't know what Taste Buds are, Taste Buds is a monthly subscription that we offer, that Pampered Chef offers, that delivers you recipes and spices and new recipes, and some, you know, like almost full-size spices that you can use all month long. So you end up with about 10 recipes for the month. You can make as many as you want or as little as you want, okay? So I'm gonna put this in here so I can clean all this up and take off my gloves we can be done with all this chicken stuff over here. Okay. All right, so the seasoning that is being used in this recipe, okay, the seasoning that's being used in this recipe is the lemon pepper rub, all right? So this is the full-size spice that you got in your subscription last month, and this is the recipe card that comes with it, okay? So we are going to season our chicken with the lemon pepper rub. And I like a lot of seasoning because if it's one thing I don't like is bland chicken, okay? Absolutely the worst thing in the world. So we're gonna salt it, and then we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil, okay? So this is our new oil and vinegar dispenser, so you can measure your olive oil. And then we're going to mix all this up and then start searing this chicken. Now, if you are strapped for time, maybe you would have prepped this last night, got the chicken all prepped and marinated, that's okay too, all right? So, let me make sure I'm following the recipe here. Season the shrimp, cook the shrimp, flip and cook, yeah. Okay, so let me tell you about our non-stick stainless steel cookware. So this is stainless steel non-stick. It is a little bit of both, and the way it works is that the bottom has all the stainless, right? And then it has a light non-stick coating on top. But what happens is the stainless grid, so if you look at it, it's a grid, right? If you look at it, it's got like this grid. The stainless sits a little bit higher, so that way you still get that beautiful sear you want. That's why people love stainless steel, right? So you can get the beautiful sear. And you still get this beautiful sear on your meat, but you get the easy cleanup of non-stick, okay? Now, would I recommend this pan for like eggs? I would definitely stick to a non-stick line, but this is if you want that gorgeous sear on your meat, you want your veggies to be like, have those like nice char marks. The non-stick stainless steel line is our go-to. I have my 8-incher over here that I use for breakfast. So, and the big thing when you cook meat on a stainless non-stick pan or stainless in general is you don't want to touch it, okay? You want to let it do its thing and just wiggle it once, let it do its magic. The big issue that people have is they try to move their chicken around too early, and then it starts, have you ever done that? It starts pulling apart, it starts falling apart. So you want to let the chicken do its thing and not touch it. Okay? I'm gonna let this do its thing. So while that is cooking, let's see if we can prep anything else. Oh, we gotta make our sauce. Okay, so we gotta chop up our basil and artichokes and all those fun things. Okay, so in order to make the very light sauce, we are going to need a processor, okay? So this right here is our Flex Plus. Got a little processing blade, right? I love that it doesn't have a giant hole in the middle, okay? I do love that. And it uses our Flex Plus. So this is basically a base for 3 different tools. So this will turn it into a processor. This also turns into a hand mixer, and this also turns into an immersion blender. So this is a 3-in-1 tool that needs no cord, and you get 2 batteries with it. So it kind of charges like a DeWalt, what's it called? A drill, okay? So we need to add our basil. So you need some fresh basil. I already have some here. You need about a quarter to half a cup, and I would definitely make sure you get some fresh basil, because in this recipe it doesn't have a lot, so you want to make sure whatever you're using has a lot of flavor, okay? So we need our basil. We need artichokes, okay? So I already have a jar of artichoke hearts, and you would be surprised, even the people that don't like artichokes may end up liking this recipe because they're so finely chopped that they won't even know, all right? So hey Sharetta, hi Cindy, hi Jennifer, thanks for popping in. So we are going to use a can strainer, Paper Chef's can strainer. It's like $5 or less. It's a great little add-on the next time you place an order. And we're going to put this over the top, and I'm going to go over on the sink and just kind of dump it out, okay? So I can kind of to show it over here, but basically I just drained it. You can go over your sink, you can go like this, right? And it drains it. So let me get the last bit out. I'm trying to get all of it out so I could show you, but you just hold it, right? And it drains it. Great for seeds and all those fun things. So 1 can of artichokes drained. More lemon pepper. We'll take more lemon pepper. Smells so good. So these are the little pouches. You get 3 of these in every Taste Bud subscription. Okay, and then we need, what else do we need? 1 garlic clove. Ooh, let me show you. So you can have 2 different things, okay? So if you guys didn't know this, there's sometimes you may want to press your garlic and sometimes you may want to slice it, right? So do you guys know the difference? So 2 garlic cloves going right in here. It calls for 1, but I like me some garlic, so we're going to do 2. And then the peel, look, the peel just kind of flies right out. And we're good to go. So if you need, if you want a lot of flavor of garlic, so let's check this chicken here. Getting nice, beautiful seal marks. So now you can start flipping it over. Look at that. You guys see that? Look at those seal marks, okay? That's why you don't want to touch your chicken on a stainless steel pan. You want to let it do its thing. That's what stainless is for. Can you guys hear me over the sizzling? Do I need to speak louder? I don't know what you guys can hear. Now you can use shrimp, of course. I don't do shrimp. Look at that. Look at this color, right? You guys see the color? Oh, looks amazing, right? So if you want, yes, we can hear. Okay. So if you want a strong flavor of garlic, you want to use a garlic press, okay? Because it pushes out all those juices and the garlic is really strong. If you just want to slice into garlic, you want to use our garlic peeler and slicer so you get those fine thin slices of garlic and they're less strong, okay? That's really the answer for that. All right, where does the lemon come in? Garlic, oh, remaining oil. Huh? How much oil is that? 1/4 cup of oil divided. So 1/8 of a cup of oil. Okay. I don't measure anything, so we're just going to go and add some oil. We'll see how that goes. We can always add more. All right, artichokes, garlic, oil, and seasoning. Oh, the lemon goes in at the end. Okay, just want to make sure I wasn't messing this up. Okie dokie. So, close this up. Here we go. So now that it's closed, you attach the base. Okay. Oh, no, it's not closed. Claudia. There we go. Now it's closed. Okay. Attach the base. Attach the battery. Okay. It has a little safety lock here. The first time I tried this product, I was like, it's not working. It's not working. It has a little safety lock here. So you got to hit the safety lock first, and then you can let it start processing. And then you can turn up the speed right here. All right, that looks pretty good. Good. We're going to add some parmigiano. Yum, yum. I'm trying to make this really fine so my picky kids are going to eat it. Does anybody else do that? Okay, so you may not want to make this as fine as I did, but I like to do that because that way my kids don't really see what's in the pasta. Does anybody else do that? Any moms out here do that? Okay. So then you just remove the battery, okay? this mixture, okay? Oh. Oh. That smells good. Smells like garlic and olive oil and basil. That's what I'm smelling. All right, now we're going to move and wiggle this chicken over here for a second. And I like to get all these little bits and pieces. This is called the fond. And that's going to add a lot of flavor to your pasta. Okay. All right, we are going to add our pasta that we've already cooked. How cute is this colander, okay? Look at the little spoons it's got. This is 1 pound of pasta, so this holds a lot of pasta. There we go. Okay, we're going to add this mixture here so we can mix all this up. This is a 12-inch skillet. Make sure this was 8 ounces of a pound of pasta, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, you know what? This might be too much pasta. It says 12 ounces. All right, let me get rid of some. I was like, that looks like a lot of pasta. All right, we're going to add our mixture now. Look at that. You guys see that? Okay, you could totally just dip this and, you know, use it as a dip or something. Or spread on some like garlic bread, like toasted focaccia bread. That would be so good. So let me know what you guys are having for dinner tonight. Put it in the comments. And if you're just joining us, we're making lemon chicken pasta, bucatini. And this is literally another 30 minutes or less kind of recipe. Super easy. I'm trying to literally get everything out. So these scrapers are amazing, okay? They have a lot of power to them. They will get every little bit out. Which can be bad because then there might be no leftover cookie dough, okay? So we are missing the pasta water, so I'm just going to go ahead and get a little bit of water to get this all kind of a little moist. And then a little bit more oil. Now, when you do this, and if you're not like a, you know, cook that can just whip things up, you may want to follow the recipe, okay? All right. Okay. Let's get all this mixed up. Now, if you wanted to, this would be a great place to sneak in some of our enrichables. So if you don't know what enrichables are, we have 3 types of enrichables. We have kale and fiber, we have super veggie, and we have pea protein, okay? And what they do, they come in pouches like this, okay? So I can sprinkle some on here because really it's just a little bit of chicken, it's not a lot. So we may want to add a little bit more protein. It's just really just a white base. This one doesn't have no color. And you just add it to what you're already cooking. So you don't necessarily need to think about how am I going to get extra veggies and protein in my diet. It's more like, hey, you know, let me boost a little bit of the meals I'm already doing and add a little bit of protein or veggies in your diet or maybe your kids' diets, okay? All right, let's see. Meatloaf tonight at Patty's house. Oh, Jackie, you made this with your Taste Bud subscription? Yes. Was it delicious? Hope it's good. All right, we're going to turn this up a little more. We're going to add our final touches here. Look how creamy this looks. And it has no cream, okay? There's no milk. There's no butter. There's no heavy cream. Nothing like that. Okay, so the last final 2 ingredients are stir in the lemon juice and the Parmesan just before serving. So we need the juice of a half a lemon. I'm going to turn this off now because it's basically done cooking. Get a knife here. when you add, in case you guys didn't know this, every time you add lemon juice right before you're serving a dish, or kind of like if you grill some chicken and then you put some lemon juice over it, it enhances the flavor. It just kind of makes it pop, okay? So we got that. And then we got a Parmigiano. Let me get my cheese grater. And we're just going to grate some cheese over it. And then you can serve this for dinner. Super easy, light summer dish. Listen, if you're a vegetarian, don't add the chicken, okay? Guess if you leave out the cheese, maybe it could be vegan, I think. No chicken or shrimp, maybe. I don't know, something like that. Okay, how does this look, people? How does that look? Would you eat that? Right? Let me know if you would eat that. We're going to mix in all this cheese. Look how creamy this is and how easy this was. I mean, I'm talking, and this was 20 minutes. Okay, it was so good. Jackie said, "Yeah, I'm so excited to try this." All right, you guys are going out for dinner. You're making chicken street tacos. What recipe am I making? So I am making. This is the lemon shrimp pasta. I use chicken from last month's Taste Bud subscription. Okay, so if you want, if you're kind of like, maybe let me ask you this, right? Are you someone that kind of sometimes cooks the same thing over and over because you're like out of ideas, and you're like, I hate looking at recipes online or trying to find something because there's a million, and then I might write down what I'm making that I can't find where it went, right? So I love Taste Buds because get them once a month. They come in a cute little box like this, okay? And you get 3 spices and 10 recipes with it, okay? So this is this month's subscription. All you got to do is subscribe to one. You can pay for it every single month. It's like $20-something per month, 24 I think. And you get 3 pouches of seasonings like this, okay? You get 3 recipe cards. Oops. And then you get a whole list of other things and ideas on what to do with the spices, because you're not going to use all spices for the entire dish. And then, because you then become a Taste Bud subscriber, it's kind of like a Pampered Chef VIP treatment. Once a month, it actually just opened today. If you're a Taste Bud subscriber, check your account. Your add-on marketplace just opened today. You get to add on additional seasonings, or there's some products you can add on, all for free shipping, and it just ships right with your subscription. So that way, if you're like, man, that lemon pepper was so good, I'm gonna need it every couple months, you can add that on to your subscription, and you don't have to pay any shipping, okay? Whoops. All right, I just dropped it. We're just gonna leave it there. All right, are there any questions? I want that, right? It looks good. It looks good. I feel like I should try it. Ooh, it looks so good. I will try it. But I don't want to eat in front of you guys because these isn't big noodles. So I'll eat it. I'll try it when I get off camera. All right, any questions? We're good? We're good? All right, awesome. Well, listen, comment below. Let me know that you watched this live, and hopefully you were inspired to try a new dinner recipe. And if you need some new recipes ideas, right, you know where to find them. Contact your consultants and they can help you with that as well. But we are here to teach you that dinner doesn't have to be complicated. Doesn't have to be expensive, and it can be fun, right? To cook some dinner if it's kind of short and sweet and doesn't take forever. So awesome, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I think I showed you everything. Don't forget, the power tools are on sale. So the Flex Plus I showed you is $100 off. The air fryer is $100 off. The blender, our multi-cooker, we have 5 power tools that are $100 off this month. So make sure you guys snag those. All right, guys? Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.